Welcome back, I'm Harrison, and today we're going to do another show and tell style video. Now, if you don't know, these show and tell style videos are where I essentially take some random object, artifact, or material or tool that I'm using from my personal studio and explain it to you as if we're all just a bunch of kids sitting in front of one another saying, what do you got? So, without further ado, this is what I have for you today. This is an art of book of the film The Secret of Kells. So here is why I wanted to talk to you about this book. Not only do art of books function as one of the greatest inspirations for any type of artist of any kind of discipline that you're a part of, art of books help you walk through the world, kind of see the way the artists who make this film did what they did. It's a way of saving a lot of time instead of having to copy and trace other masters in order to try to figure out how they did what they did. Art of books do that for you. And I love it because not only is this a beautiful art of book, it's a beautiful film. Without getting too much into my personal life, unless that's really what you're here for, I love this film. It's my favorite film. It's my number one. And it's okay if it's not yours. Regardless, undeniably, this book, this film is beautiful. Let's hop into that beauty right now. So turning these pages, in no particular order here, one of the things I love so much about this movie, this book, is the paneling. As somebody who doesn't have characters in their art, at least not yet, a book and a film that makes the environment and the landscape that the plot takes place in as beautiful as the story itself is something that I am going to reference. It's something that I love most about most two-dimensional films, and it's something that The Secret of Kells does, I would argue, better than most. They lean into the flatness of the 2D animation, and again, I don't want to get too much into the film. I recommend it, but this book is such great inspiration for anybody who is a visual artist and they want to see behind the scenes of something that is unique, something that is obviously not the aesthetic that is phoned in, not the vibe that is just following a trend. This film and this book really give you the benefit of exactly the paneling and the pacing and the aesthetic that they were going for. One thing I love so much about art books is that a good way to learn from other masters, other artists, is to trace their work. It's an old way of learning and getting better as an artist, as long as you don't sell that art. But tracing is a great way to learn. And what I love so much about art books is that it does that for you in some abstract way. I could spend hours screenshotting a lot of different stills from this film, or I could just buy the art of book. And I love being able to, like, I don't know, be able to be a better artist with inspiration, but also seeing how the sauce is made a little bit with books like this. So again, what they do so well here is paneling. We've got some great shapes here. The flatness and the geometricness of this film and this book, I mean, it's just the textures, the world building. The world building is on par. Without getting too much into that, yeah, I'm just going to say that. The world building is wonderful. Art of books are invaluable. I feel like they don't sell as well as other books. I feel like I wish I could go into any bookstore and just see art of books, and just see the whole bookstore is art of books. I think it would make every artist a better artist to have shops like that. But regardless, to sum this all up, I love this book. I love this film, mostly because it bridges the old world aesthetic in a modern story. And that is my vibe. If that's something that you're interested as well, I recommend this book, but more importantly, I recommend the film that Tomm and his team of extraordinary creatives put together for you. Cartoon Saloon is the animation studio. They have so many other projects that they've worked on that continue the legacy of this film and this aesthetic. I can't recommend it enough. Thanks for watching this little video of mine, and I will see you in the next one.